Welcome to Messy and Zesty. Thank you for joining me. We are here for another delight. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe. I'm doing this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so you can get a great story, a good chuckle, and hopefully a good time. So, let's start with this one. The title says, I had a threesome with my best friend and her best friend. I think I ruined my friendship with her forever. What do I do? Y'all heard that? And I hope you'll see as we move along, there will be threes in the video presentation. Some threes are easy to see, and like this threesome, some threes are hard to see. So it says, I am 20 years old and had a threesome with my best friend and her boyfriend. So, two ladies and one male. Okay? So she had a threesome with her best friend and the best friend's boyfriend. I think I ruined my relationship with her. I've known my bestie for the last 10 years. Is that enough years to be a bestie, y'all? I think it is. I've been quite close with her and her boyfriend. She puts names in here. I'm not going to read it. I ain't that zesty. Said ever since they started a year ago. So the best friend of 10 years has been dating this dude for a year. Says we regularly hang out together with our group of friends. So we developed quite a strong bond. This happened last week when I was at her and his house for a party. They'd gotten wasted. And the three of us stayed up while the rest of our friends either crashed or left. It started with her and him making jokes about threesomes they've had. They were joking around and talking to me about their previous experiences. When they let it slip that they role play me in the bedroom, this came up because they asked me if there was anyone in our friendship group I would like to sleep with. I was a little flattered. I'm bi. I've always been attracted to Law. I almost said her name. I've always been attracted to her to the point where I have to distance myself from her because I would get sad that she'll be dating other people. I think her boyfriend is incredibly handsome as well, so I was a little taken aback and flattered nonetheless. We were quite drunk at this point, and as we kept joking around, we started getting quite handsy with each other. Y'all gonna blame the alcohol? Really? So, it got to the point where he suggested we all go lay down in the room. It was then, okay, that she began furiously making out with me. I was really into it, and when he asked if he could join, I agreed. He asked me to keep my bra on because he liked the lace on it. Okay, it looked like you were prepared even though you weren't prepared. Okay. So it was then that things got really weird. At first, he just touched himself while her and I, you know, did a 6 and a 9. Okay. When he was working her for about 2 minutes, he then switched over to me. After this, he basically ignored her for the rest of the session. I tried stopping, but asked if I could continue to 6 and 9 her again. But she insisted she just wanted to watch and handle herself, even though she did look uncomfortable to me. So she goes on to say, I stopped in the middle of licking his lollipop as well to ask if she was okay and if it would be totally acceptable if we continued. But she said she was enjoying herself. She was enjoying watching us. So we should continue. Even though I felt something was off in the way she said it, my friend told me she was okay with it. So, like an inebriated idiot, those are her words, y'all, her words, I was convinced and I continued to lay it down. During this, he kept talking about how huge my melons were. And this was everyone's fantasy. I was a cowgirl, and he finished as soon as I removed the lace that he so liked. Okay? He then proceeded to tell me that when he was first introduced, he couldn't stop thinking about my massive melons and how he would make my friend, his girlfriend, wear a bra like mine to make her look like me. What the F? During this experience, I gotta let you know I have H cups. He apparently handled himself after the first time he met me because he'd never seen melons this big. Okay? And a bunch of other bull he said about her small boobs while we were handling business. I was severely disgusted after this and left, even though he offered to lay it down on me again. He said to make up for popping too soon. My friend phoned me yesterday and said that I should have stopped him when he said all those things about her melons, comparing it to mine. Okay? Okay? I told her that was a cruel thing to say. I was honestly too shocked to even respond. She said that he only wants to now lay with her if she role plays being like me with huge melons, and that he's been pestering her to do a boob job. She's pissed at me for saying yes to the three some. She also said, I know it's not technically your fault, but it's always been this way since we were teens. I asked her what she meant by that, and she said boys ended up liking me more than her, and they would get closer to her to get closer to me, and she can't take it anymore. This is obliterating her self-esteem, and she no longer wants to be friends with me. I've been crying this entire day. I have not only lost my best friend, maybe my entire friend group. To be honest, I've always had feelings for her. I just feel I've been thrown into the deepest, darkest pits imaginable. I can't stand the thought of not being her friend or her not in my life. Please tell me what to do. First of all, this ain't your friend. Let me get to it. This is going to be a long one. I usually do 5 minutes, but y'all, this ain't your friend. Your friend wouldn't put you in this position. Your friend would have told you a long time ago. Your friend wouldn't be jealous of you. Your friend would be dumping him and still continuing to be your friend. But she knew all along that this was happening. She knew all along. And she put you in this position, even convinced you she was okay. This ain't your friend. I need you to dry them tears. I need you to purge them from your phone, from your Instagram, and I need you to find a friend group that ain't gonna judge you. Because this right here ain't it. She more concerned about him she's known for a year and all the other men from before, but not concerned about you and the 10-year relationship. This ain't your friend. Don't be doing no more three sums with other people now. Handle your business, pick it up, move it along, and I'm going to have to go see what an H cup look like. Thank y'all for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.